Hey boys, welcome back to some more Young Guns career mode, taking on the Tigers in round 10 of the season. A bit of a young gun team themselves, the West Tigers. Pretty noted for that. Their captain Robbie Farah, not too much, but the rest of their team, I mean, their team was someone that you would look at and you'd probably say, oh, why didn't Luke Brooks, Moses, Tedesco, why didn't you put them in the side? But it was one of those things where, you know, there's a lot of good players, obviously, a lot of good young players, but I didn't want to screw up. I didn't want to screw up every team, and I didn't want my team to be too overpowered or anything like that. I mean, we got so many good players and so many good players just in the squad. For some reason, Mitchell Moses isn't actually playing this game. Might be injured, might be suspended, but it should be a tough game. The Tigers, though, in the windy and rainy conditions here, are gonna screw up the first kickoff of the game. And I gotta say, this game was actually really fun to play, and not for any real reason. For the way I played or anything. It's right there, Milford tries the offload in the wet conditions, not the right decision, but it was just the look of it, because obviously it's a daytime game here, but it's raining, so it was just a really cool look. I don't think I've ever seen a game like this. Because, you see the dark clouds overhead, but it's got that, obviously there's a break in the clouds, as you saw before. You can see the sun shining. It just has a really cool sort of conditions. That's right there. It hits the bloody upright and bounces away, so the missed conversion. But Milford here, straight through the gap, almost getting past the last defenders, but well wrapped up by the Tigers, as Nicarima there, might have been past though, actually. Scoots away from dummy half, spreading it out to Tamalolo there. And we made good ground off that set. But yeah, just I don't know, this atmosphere, I liked it. As a nice inside pass back onto Offengawi. Unfortunately, didn't actually mean to pass it to him, but he got tackled with it on the last play. As who is this? Jordan Rankin is just gonna streak away. This is terrible defense. The initial one, I don't know why I didn't tackle him with Zalesniak there. I sort of just, I guess I was anticipating him to pass the ball off and I was going to tackle the cover, and then I couldn't switch to the fullback and it was just absolutely shambolic as Robbie Farah misses a kick. So obviously the AI missing kicks, the wind is pretty strong in this game. It's causing some havoc as Tim Simona, one of my favourite players, is going to make us look pretty foolish right here. Zalesniak has had a bit of a rough time out of this left-hand edge. Valentine Holmes also at the back has come up with a couple of blunders. And the Tigers go up 8-4. Farah misses another kick, unheard of. The AI missing 2 in a row. Not the best kicker. Robbie Farah is right now. What are we doing? Oh boy. We go for the silly offload. I mean, I saw David Clemmer go up for the support, but by the time I passed it, he was already, about a meter in front. I just passed it. I don't even know why. It was such a poor play. So 14-4 down, approaching the halftime break. We probably need to hit back before the halftime interval to just get a bit of momentum. It's not been a great start to round 10 here. We do get a penalty though. Zalesniak here going for the corner. Bit of zigzag there. Bit of zigzag right there. Don't really like doing it too much, but down 14-4, we sort of have to pull out all the cheese tactics, and we take it around. Tedesco takes it over into the corner. Milford trying to convert, and the shocker. It was a shocker. It was one of those times where I accidentally sort of pushed right on the analog stick to put the curve on it, and right there. Oh, I thought this was going to work out absolutely perfectly. Valentine Holmes is not going to get to Kevin Nguama. But you saw the kick. I tried to do a punt across field. I thought it was going to be, I don't know, I just wanted to try it. Punt it across field to the winger. And it actually would have worked okay if I just hit it a little bit harder. But obviously, didn't quite have the power on it. And Kevin Nguama picks up another try, 20-8 at halftime. And as you see, this is what I was talking about. The rain has actually stopped, so it's a nice, it's still cloudy, but it's a pretty nice dry, not dry, but it's a pretty nice sunny afternoon at the moment. As Paulie Had to get the pass away, didn't quite get it done. But yeah, we still have a good chance just after half-time here. Milford straight through the gap, throws the dummy, gets the pass away. Pangai, though, gets tackled. But huge set, 86 metres gained. What can we do on last tackle? Mbai puts in a neat little grubber, and it's going to be a repeat set, so, you know, second best option of the game. As Corey Oates finds himself out on the wing here. Long ball out, Corey Oates going for the corner, tries to palm away from Tedesco, but comes up with a pretty big tackle, one-on-one. And then Paulie just, it was good defense by the Tigers, and then the big fella finds himself strolling over untouched. Just absolutely shocking by the Tigers that time. I don't know what they did. They just opened up right there. But we'll take it. Milford converts that one finally. So 20-14 to the Tigers. We still in with a good chance. Milford throws a dummy, offload in the same motion. Corey Oates down the sideline. Tries to just barge over Tedesco. Doesn't quite get the job done. Tries to, I don't know why I grabbed that, but we get the offload. Munster passes it back. He was through the gap. I should have just kept running. I don't know why I kicked that. It was an absolute shocking of kick. As we try another. What was that? Oh my god, Mbai comes in with a high shot. For some reason this game I was like obsessed with these fucking, what are they called? Like punts across field. And then we throw an offload here, off a penalty. Holmes is going to come across and make the tackle. But yeah, the high shot by Mbai is actually a pretty big deal because I said in the last video the Origin is coming up pretty soon, so we're going to miss heaps of players probably. And then Mbai is, you know, probably going to miss like 1 or 2 matches. Depends if he gets off or not. So we could be a pretty understrength side in the coming weeks, but we do have plenty of depth, so I'm actually excited to try out some new guys. But right there, Sofa Solomona, a new guy we brought into the side recently, made a really good run. Corey Oates here out on the sideline, cuts back on the inside, tries to get the offload away, but no, it's put down. The rain is back, and it's Tedesco streaking away, but Holmes is coming like a missile right here, and he's going to take his legs out. That was a huge chase. I couldn't believe he caught him. Honestly, we give away the penalty, and they're going to go for 2, but I was pretty impressed with that chase by Holmes. I thought Tedesco was just going to stroll away, honestly, because Holmes didn't actually catch, who was it? Nguama when he made the break. So obviously in this game, Nguama might be a little quicker than Tedesco, but I don't know. It was just it was good play. But right here, we do have a chance. Munster almost picks up the try, and we are 8 points behind. We do a little behind the back, a little bit of cheese right there, taking it to the open. Corey Oates, the big fella, just standing out here on his own. I was always going to pass it out to the winger, and it was a pretty comical sort of a pass. It'd be cool if they had like an animation that if you like went to the open side and then you did like a pass back to the blind side, that it would be like a, you know, sort of like a backhanded flick or something. But you know, it looks a bit funny. But right there though, we give away a stupid error. We throw the offload, and we sort of put all our eggs in one basket with that little play, and it didn't pay off. We dropped the ball, and it could be our game done and dusted. The bomb goes up, and we do have a chance if we catch this. We do. We spread it out straight away. It's looking a little promising. Pangai gets it off to Jack Bird, but Bird tries to get the offload. No one resilient in support. And the Tigers, a pretty entertaining game. We were pretty shocking in the first half, but the second half was good. 22-20 winners. Hopefully you boys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.